Let me show you, to my best recollection, what the wound looked like to me that day in trauma room 1.
Before each doctor looked at the photos, he described the wounds he had seen back in 1963.
I could see the president's head wound quite well, and I was probably looking into a wound that was on the lateral or the side part of the head and the back part of the head.
It would be this portion of the head right here.
As I remember, it's like this, that there was a big wound, big deficit in his skull and the temporal parietal area.
We simply were performing the tracheostomy and felt that it was not an appropriate thing to do at the time to examine the head wound.
How would you do that with the widow there, the President of the United States, who was dead? What's the, no one thought about the morbidity of doing examination at that time. That would have been a little sacrilegious, I think, under the circumstances. And the cerebellum ordinarily is in a posterior part. And here I knew very well that the wound was more anterior than that, but there was a portion of the brain that looked like it had a stalk and is convoluted to look like what I thought was cerebellum.
I said that I thought perhaps part of the cerebellum was missing, and that shows how even a trained observer can make an error in a moment of urgency.